Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Dana with From Fertility to Delivery. Today I want to talk about a tender subject, having faith after a birth loss, whether it was a miscarriage or a stillbirth. If you have experienced a miscarriage or a stillbirth in your life, my heart goes out to you. It is devastating, not just for you and your partner, but for the whole family. And if you've had multiple recurrences of this, it is like a dagger that just keeps on hitting in and twisting. And it's not fun, it's not easy. It is taxing on all levels: mental, spiritual, physical, and emotional. So how do you rebound from that? Well, number one, you give yourself time. Time heals many things, and sometimes it feels like you don't have time, but trust me when I say you do. I want to paint a picture for you to help go through some of the emotions of the birth loss and what to do to get to that next level. Have you ever watched a movie and it is a part of a sequel, whether there's two parts, a trilogy, whatever it is, the movie ends and it just feels like it's not finished, and you know there's more to the story, but you just haven't been able to watch the next movie. Maybe you haven't invested in it yet. Maybe it's not even out yet. It hasn't even been created by the directors, but you know deep down that there's something more. If you have that feeling after a birth loss, like there's something more, I'm missing a part of my script, my story, the movie of my life, then you're right. You're missing that part because it hasn't been written yet. You're there co-creating it with your spirit baby. Now, when there is a loss of any kind, it feels as though that end of that script, that story, is not going to come into fruition. And that is where we want to get in there and massage and tweak the story, the feelings, the emotions, not to make it perfect, but to make it manageable and bearable as you get to that next level. Now, any catastrophe in life is really hard to deal with at the very, very beginning. But as you move one step forward every single day, the day turns into a week, the week turns into a month, and those months, they turn into a year. And what are you doing every day? It's just as important to take a nap and to rest and to take a vacation as it is to do the affirmations, to take a class, to, automatic writing or journal. All of these things are important, and they have just as much weight. So if you're feeling like you're not doing enough, you're feeling like you don't have the strength, that is the most important time to rest, to take that vacation that you wanted to take a break from baby making, because it can be overwhelming. And then you'll feel a little spiciness come into you again. That's when you just start going with the flow. Now, it's hard to go with the flow when you may be a type A personality and you have a timeline that you're on. And that's okay too. That's definitely how I felt at the beginning, looking towards, a different type of connection with my husband, a different vibe in my life. I could see all these pockets of time where I knew they would be filled up with diaper changes and feedings and, laundry and cooking and all the extra things that come with having a family. So connect with what you need. And sometimes what you need is less of whatever you're doing. And sometimes there's some more organization involved. When you feel like you need to get to that organizational step, There are many tools. I've made a good amount of tools on my website, from healing exercises to Welcome Your Baby exercise online course, which is a full course that helps you welcome the baby or re-welcome them because they did come to you at a certain time. Even though they left before you would wish for them to, it doesn't mean that they can't come back. That soul is still intact. That soul is there. And that soul is looking to come back with an invitation from you. And I know your arms are wide open, ready for them. So that's important. So the worthiness and the feelings that you get after a birth loss, they can be really truncated, but know deep down that you're worthy of it to move through it and get to the next level. I believe in you. Your spirit baby believes in you. Your partner believes in you. Your ancestors believe in you, because their story doesn't end when they passed away. Their story continues on through you and the offspring that you're going to have. Do you believe in yourself? That is the big question. Thank you so much for being here. You can find my website on fromfertilitytodelivery.com, and that's my dog Pancake. She's making her voice known. Anyways, home production, folks. It is what it is. Thank you so much for being here. I send you lots of light, and you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble. Many blessings.